Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a bit of a weird one because I'm using the Bullfrog. But before we get into the class setup for that, there's a couple things I wanted to mention. First off, this video doesn't have any background sound for whatever reason. When I recorded this through the Xbox, which is how I record my things, I actually don't have a capture device. For whatever reason, it didn't have a sound, but I hope that's not too much of a problem because I will be talking throughout the whole of the video. I'm going to be doing the class setup that I'm running right here, just as I pick myself off with a nade. Let's ignore that. That didn't happen. I'm going to go through the class setup of the Bullfrog I'm using right here, and then I'm going to go into the reasons why I'm playing, how I'm playing, and the decision making going on in my mind as we go absolutely nuts with 37 and 16 with the Bullfrog. Secondly, I just wanted to say a absolutely huge thank you for the support on the channel again recently. I've just got over 200 subs. I think I'm at 209. This video is going to be going out a bit later on in the weekend, so it might be higher by that point, but absolutely nuts. And one of my videos actually just topped 3k, so can't believe that, but I will take it. So yeah, huge thanks for the support on the channel. Again, all the subs, the likes, comments mean an absolute world to me, and it absolutely helps out the channel as well. So enough of that, let's get right into the video, starting off with the class setup with the Bullfrog. So we're going to have the muzzle brake as the muzzle, followed by the extended barrel on the barrel attachment. So it's the first muzzle and the first barrel. I follow that with the foregrip as the underbarrel, and then the GRU elastic wrap as the handle, and the KGB skeletal stock as the stock. It's pretty much an identical class setup that I use on the 74U, but obviously just tailored towards the Bullfrog. With regards to the rest of the class, I've got a 1911 as a secondary stun grenade Semtex trophy system, and flak jacket, tac mask, and ninja. Obviously using Lawbreaker to be able to use tac mask and flak jacket. So that's the class setup. Give it a go. It's not the strongest SMG in the game. Obviously, I'll get outgunned by a lot of 74U in a lot of these gunfights. But I thought, we fancied a change. I think I'm playing with a 4-man. I think initially we all were like, you know what, let's just have a bit of fun. Let's use a bit of weird guns. A couple of my teammates actually ended up giving up and just resorting back to the 74U, but I can't blame them. This gun's not the best gun. But you know what, it's fun to use. It's just spiced it up a bit, and yeah, I thoroughly advise you guys give it a go if you fancy a bit of a change in the sub you're using. There's not really any other subs you can use. There is the KSP, but at the moment I don't know if it's just me, but I've been getting into games with 90 odd ping, and using a burst gun at 90 ping makes it really unforgiving. So I would advise not doing that. But if you get into a good lobby with good connection, KSP is always a good thing to use. But other than that, you're not really left with many other choices as a sub. So yeah, give it a go if you want to try it out, and let me know how you get on. So going back into the video, we are sort of holding the turtle rotation here. I'm sort of covering the flank around the back from this area, as well as Coop, while our teammates are holding point. So I noticed my teammates just spawned out, and he was watching the spawn, so I'm thinking, right, I'm going to pick this up, I'm going to watch Coop, and yeah, sort of hold this sort of area of the map. Somehow I don't see that guy right there, but I'm sort of waiting for the reach out, and he does reach out around the edge, trying to caught me off guard, but it was easy reads from me. Unfortunately, that wasn't such an easy read. I get shot in the back. So we get absolutely pushed out the hill. It's not going great from there, but we're moving into the last hard point on the map, which is under this, I don't know what you could call this bit. So I'm sort of, my tactic right here is to sort of get a pick, get the first entry kill off, wait for some support, because it's pointless rushing in there by yourself, because best case scenario, if you're against a competent team, you get one kill, you then get traded out, and it's GG. So it's pointless. So you're better off just waiting for support, and then pushing in once you have that support. So that's all my tactic was there. And right now I've noticed one of our teammates has got time. Someone was watching the flank, and another one of my teammates has just died at the trench. So I'm sort of trying to hold this top area while my teammate watches front trench. And one of my biggest bits of advice for you is not all watching the same way. If you've got people covering the same angle, Obviously, if you've got comms and info that there are multiple people pushing that same angle, then obviously you want to be having more than one person there. But in a situation where you know you're not really sure, you haven't got much info, and you're not really sure where they're going to be coming from, ensuring that each of your teammates have got separate angles, and just look using the minimap. If you're not actually working as a team, if you're playing solos, look at the minimap, see where your teammates are, and yeah, go with that. And because otherwise you end up getting picks from, I don't know, places behind you, people end up getting through. So you've got to make sure that net of defense is absolutely watertight for you to be able to hold hills. This is a bit of a cruddy spot. Often people don't sit here, so I'm trying to influence spawns as well to be behind us. So I'm sort of pushed up as far as I can on this hard point without being off the hard point. I'm aware I backed up there due to the fact that I was aware someone was in broken. Just as my teammate tries to get the assassination there, I was aware someone's in broken. I've just shot, so they're going to be knowing where I am. I didn't want them to push out and insta-chow me in that corner, so I thought I'd back off. I'm ready for that gunfight. And yeah. So entry into this hill is quite difficult. For some reason my shots didn't hit there. I probably was missing, to be fair. This is quite a difficult hill to push. We did get a couple of entry kills there, which is why I sort of went for the last kill. Then that's 3 dead, and it's, you know, GG's there for that P2. Really, the ideal spot you want to be in is pushing through this area where I am at the moment. This can really push them out of spawns, because essentially they can either spawn back gold, which is where I'm looking at the moment, or back behind me. So if I can work my way through there, watch back gold, they're going to be blocked from my view angle as well as where I am. So that's essentially the push, the ideal push if you can get away with it. If not, full send front. But yeah, I would recommend going down that right alley through Temple to break those spawns. Right here, my strategy is to just pick people coming off the hill. Really, we should have someone blocking the other side, but worst case scenario. So yeah, a bit of trigger discipline there. I know there's 2 coming under. Instead of shooting there and showing people where I am, I managed to get info from my team as well as a couple of elims, which are obviously very useful. We don't have anyone. See, I think I was there for too long. I think he shot me. There was only one place really I could be, and I didn't do anything. I should have probably ego child or threw a nade down at my feet or something like that, just to deter him from pushing me. But hey ho, we're not perfect. So trying to attack this place. See, because I run a sub and I'm used to using a sub, I actually stopped shooting that guy a bit too soon, which got me killed there. Just because the Bullfrog's time to kill is a tiny bit slower than the 74U. But with 10 seconds on the last hill, moving on to next, it's pointless wasting lives and time on the old hill when really you're only fighting over 10 seconds. And if you can get a good 60-second setup on the next hill, it's definitely worth doing. The setup I'm trying to use it, I got absolutely shat on there. So the setup we were trying to occupy there was have someone in queue. I've pushed up, trying to cut people off coming out, but obviously it didn't work too well. Managed to pick up that kill, thankfully, and I'm noticing my teammates are still spawning behind me. So I'm sort of playing again for those entry picks and that info if possible. The teammates just jumped on the hill, so we know there's someone in coop because he's just died there. So again, I'm not. What my teammates are doing, they're solo pushing here. It's really not the ideal thing to be doing, which is exactly what I'm doing now. But I managed to get a kill, and my teammates were there to get the trade, but they just didn't push through. I think that was just lack of comms. I don't play with these guys too often, so we don't exactly mesh as a team. But you know, it is what it is. So again, we lose rotations for this hard point. I think essentially as a team you need to be working towards the same objective, and we just weren't in this situation. I don't know how I managed to survive that. Thankfully my teammates coming from the backside there to help me out. So we win on this hill, so we're thinking, right, we really want all the points on here if we can. And I noticed a couple of my teammates pushed mid, so I'm thinking, right, if I can get top, as long as someone of my teammates holds bottom, I can then watch the spawn, making sure they don't spawn behind us right there. So really, being well aware of where your teammates are gives you a good idea where the enemies are going to be and where you will fall through on the defense of the hardpoint. Just as my teammate kills me off there. You love to see that. So that's going to do it for the video. 37 and 16 using the Bullfrog, which I don't think is too bad considering the Bullfrog is not the best gun in the game. So give the setup a go. Let me know how you get on, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you lads in a bit. Bye bye.